And Moon Day, this is Dee with Divine Needle. How's it going? It's Monday, a moon day, the 13th number of the goddess. And we have a full moon first thing tomorrow morning in the US. It'll be midday-ish, UT time. But the card we have for today is negativity. We've had this one recently too. 5 of crystals. The moon, the full moon, super full moon in Sagittarius during Gemini season. That's interesting. Sagittarius is a really great sign for a full moon to happen. Um, they're a very go-getter fire energy, right? Um, but of the fire signs, they're the most jovial, happy-go-lucky type. So, that's good energy to have. We need it because of the negativity, right? Going on. Yeah. Anyway, the moon has moved into Sag already, and um, it's a waxing gibbous, and that is related to the body parts of the liver, hips, thighs, and sacrum. So, if you're experiencing unusual aches or pains in those areas, that's possible. It's also still not a good time for any type of, based on the charting of any kind of surgery, especially those areas, liver, hips, thighs, sacrum. But any areas really, it'll just be much slower progress for healing. Once the full moon's passed on the 15th, then you're good to go. Anyway, people call it, the Farmer's Almanac talks about when is a good time to have surgery where, and it's based on the moon. So there you go. Anyway, so full moon, 11:51. Like I said, midday UT time, so almost noon, and it'll be in the morning, Central Time, around 7-ish, 6, 7, 8 US time. Anyway, so that'd be East Coast, Central, etc. So full moon in Sagittarius. I do plan on doing a reading on that. I'm gonna do it live like I did yesterday and see what they have in store for us. But yes, yesterday's reading, upcoming alert. Upcoming alert. That's on my computer, an upcoming alert. It's weird because I woke up yesterday morning with coming up out of a dream where my husband had approached me. He was naked and and exact words, "Baby, I don't feel so good." And then we had the reading about the red tide, red alert, and heat wave. Okay. Anyway, we'll keep this reading with the guidance for the day, and then we'll do because they're giving me a lot right now, and I'm going to hold that a lot for that reading. This particular reading's just guidance, so we'll stick with that. Anyway, negativity is the card for the day. 5 of crystals. And they do have 2 other cards they're going to have me pull for the guidance reading. And then, of course, the full moon reading. I'm already getting the energy, and it's not pleasant feeling. It feels like kind of like, that alert energy that I was getting yesterday. Um, Yikes. Fire energy. This full moon, Sagittarius. Um, during Gemini season. So it's funny because I've got a girlfriend that's a Gemini Sag rising. It'll be interesting to see how that moon affects her specifically, and any other Geminis that are Sag rising, or others placements, right? So negativity, five of crystals. The mind has the cutting properties of the crystal. Your mental sharpness can cut down, slay, and negate. Like the broken crystal, your negative mind is defeatist and critical. You interpret events negatively, seeing tornadoes, valleys, floods, and quakes everywhere. Yeah, like the signs are showing me red alert, red alert. They're showing me that. I don't know about you guys, but that's happening. Your negativity creates confusion, narrow mindedness, dullness, and delusions. But the same negative mind gives you the very ability to slay your negativity. Using the positive side of negativity, say no to self defeating inner critic. Everybody has their inner critic, right? And learn to say no when your discriminating intelligence appropriately judges so. So, learning to say no to yourself, that internal critic, no, I'm not having that. I'm not going to let you tell me that I'm not good enough, right? Um, this is swords card, the five of crystals. And the five of swords is take no prisoners energy. Um, it's also what do you call it? Winning at all cost. Take no prisoners, right? So negativity, try to steer clear of it. I know in my readings they're wanting to point at certain things, warnings, um, but that's just where it's weird because for me, um, when I see the cards, I can't help what they're showing me. Um, I can't unsee it, and if I see it, I got to tell you. So anyway, the negativity, your inner critic, overcoming it, right? Okay. So let's see what else they have in store for the collective, for their guidance for the day. Phew, interesting. We're taking a moonology card since it's close to the Sagittarius full moon, and they requested a moonology card. So we're going there. Giving them a shuffle. Okay. Wow, it's way up in the top. Okay. Oh, and I pulled two. All right, let's move this over a little more. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, and a new start is coming. New moon. Our new moon coming up is Cancer, I believe. Um, your commitment is being tested. I'm definitely feeling that energy. I don't know about you guys, but let's find that. So just give me a moment because it is not quick to find things because these cards are not numbered. Okay. Luckily, I flipped to it pretty quickly. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. Yeah, they've been testing the heck out of me, guys. I'm not even joking. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. So overcome your inner critic, guys, and these tests that you can jump them easily. You've done them before. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Attuned to the moon, I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. Additional meanings for this card. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. The teaching. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. All right. And then new moon. New moon. A new start is coming. Okay, I see how these are lined up. So now we're looking for just plain new moon. It's here. Give me a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. There it is. A new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. Remember what it said. It's not here yet, but it's coming. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive, as is Sagittarius, very positive type sign, and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attune to the moon. I'll see it when I believe it. Additional meanings. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. The teaching. The new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle, an intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to other worlds. Hmm. So manifestation, the time between this full moon and the new moon in Cancer seems to be really critical for manifesting what you're committed to, what you dream about, right? Okay. And they also wanted a star codes astro oracle. Phew. So for Moon Day, the 13th, guidance. Got to get rid of that inner critic, everybody. Okay. Oh, right in there. Okay. Let's see what we have. Progressions journey. Number 56 breaks down to an 11. All right. So we're over too far. Let's go this way. Progressions journey 56. The planets continuously move through time and space. When you were born, you imprint the patterns of that moment, which are described in your natal chart. But the planets keep moving, and you also imprint the patterns they make as they progress through those first few months. These progressions sketch out the big, sweeping journey of your life. You live that pattern out at roughly the rate of a year to a day for the rest of your life. Once you're born, you can't choose the cycles you live through, but you always choose how you respond. Action. Progressions do not speak of a passing thing, but to the big sweeping arcs of karmic fate to your soul's journey. Your present situation may not make sense in the short term because it has more to do with the big karmic patterns and how those intersect with the karmic patterns of the world's progress, and less to do with your daily existence. Stand back and look at your life's journey. Think of the years you engaged with the world and the years you needed time for more personal work. Consider making a timeline or painting this landscape to see where you are in those big sweeping patterns. This situation may feel fated, but the outcome is not predestined. Though you may feel uncomfortable, you always have a choice about how you respond and where you go. To help guide you in the moment, consider where you would like to be at the end of your life, a far distant point, and look back. Let this future become your lighthouse to guide you. Even though you may have to go around the rocks and work with the tides, let your lighthouse guide you. That's fascinating because the opening picture when I launched my computer this morning was a lighthouse. And also the reading was talking about a red tide. Red tide. And this is talking about working with the tides and the lighthouse. Challenge. This is not a small obstacle or opportunity. This is part of a complex pattern. Every choice you make changes how it unfolds. The gift. Trust the tides and set your own sails. Mm. Trust the tides and set your own sails. Overcome that inner critic. Committing to your dreams and them saying, yes, it's possible. And yes, it's coming very soon. Okay. And set a course. Look into the future, set a course. It's funny because, like I said, my team seems to want me future focused and not looking at the past so much. We can learn a lot from the past. Don't get me wrong, but they want me future focused to help warn you guys about um, issues that will hurt your health in some way, hurt you in general. Anyway, that is the daily guidance. Hello, Divine Hazelite. How's it going? Happy rising. Thank you. Yes, I am a Sag rising as well. Yeah, the energy's just been whoa. I mean, yeah, I know many of you are feeling it. And the strangeness of how people are acting and trying to steer clear of that, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, so you're having some Saturn retrograde issues, it would appear. Yeah. I do hope that works out okay. It feels like it will. The answer is yes, not quite yet, but it will. Um, so try to keep that in mind. Remember, keep your wishes, your dreams, um, at the forefront and set that guidepost to steer you the right direction. Um, but it looks like you can overcome that negativity. There is a lot of negative energy right now, but I feel like once this full moon's passed, that'll help clear out some of it. Um, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I hope you guys have a grand moon day. I'm going to do another reading live here shortly. I'm just going to take a break for uh, breakfast. I'm going to have uh, some crepes that I made yesterday with handmade Greek yogurt made locally, some mulberry jelly made by my Gemini Sag rising friend on there. Super healthy, all organic, all handmade stuff. So that's my breakfast, and then I'll come back and we'll take a look at this full moon and see what they need to tell us. There was more in that reading I got yesterday I didn't even speak of. Some other things that were happening in that reading. We'll see if they continue with that subject line or what they want to tell us. Anyway, I do hope you have an absolutely fantastic Monday. And if I don't see you in the next live reading, yeah, I hope the guidance helps you along your path. Anyway, take care. Talk to you later. Information's in the description box if you'd like a personal private video reading. The information details how to book. Okay. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Many hugs and kisses. Divine Hazel. Later, guys.